This is Kirki. This is where you build. In this video, we're going to walk through the entire canvas, every panel, every tool, and the full flow from a blank page to a published site. If you're a designer, a site builder, or a developer, by the end of this video, you're gonna have a complete picture of what Kirki is, how it's structured, and how you can start building with it right away. When it comes to websites, WordPress is the most widely used tool in the world, and there are a lot of great plugins built for it. But most of them share one limitation that holds designers back. You see, every tool gives you components, a feature box, a pricing table, a hero widget, and all of them work until you want to do something more than what the app allows you to do. And that's when you hit a ceiling. And the ceiling is you pay for another tool. Kirki approaches this differently. Instead of just giving you all the pre-built components with fixed options, Kirki gives you the atoms, the primitives. A section, a div block, a stack, the layout. Everything is decided by you. You decide what a feature box looks like. You decide what a card is. You compose from the ground up, so there's no ceiling. The ceiling is what you decide it's going to be. And all of this happens inside of an infinite freeform canvas, so there's no grid forcing you into making creative decisions. You can place anything, anywhere, at any size that you want, and you're able to structure it whenever you need it. And that's the atomic design principle behind Kirki, and that's why we built it. Let me take you on a tour.
Kirki is a freeform builder for WordPress, and that means it's more than a page builder. It's a complete site building framework. So you're not just going to be designing individual pages, you're going to be shaping the full experience of your site, from layout and typography to navigation, dynamic content, forums, and interactions. It's a mouthful, but what you need to know is that all of this lives inside of WordPress. It connects to all of your existing content, and it also gives you a very powerful visual environment to build and manage your site, without even touching a single piece of code. And because Kirki is a WordPress plugin, your data stays inside of your WordPress. Nothing ever leaves your server, and you are going to be in full control. That's how you know security is not going to be an issue. Before we walk through the panels, let's orient ourselves on the canvas. If you look at the bottom center, you'll notice a floating toolbar. This is what we call the island. It holds all of your core editing tools: selection, frames, shapes, text, and more. The best thing about it is it's always there. It's always accessible, no matter where you are on the canvas. Now, let's take a look at the left panel. We'll be starting with the most important one, the insert panel. This is going to be your foundational starting point. So if you want to build from scratch, you'll begin right here. It's neatly organized into three groups: blocks, elements, and contents. Under blocks, you have pages, navigation, heroes, and features. These are all full pre-built sections. Pick one that's close to what you need, then drop it on the canvas, and start making it yours. Under elements, you have all of your UI components: icons, media, buttons, cards, forms, and interactive elements. These are all individual pieces that you can add anywhere on the canvas to build out your sections even further. And if you want to go even deeper, base elements gives you the raw primitives, the atoms. We're going to cover those in a dedicated tutorial. And under contents, we have collections. This is where all of your site's content lives in one place. So all your WordPress posts and pages, plus any custom content types that you've built in Kirki CMS, like products, portfolios, or anything else, these are all right here. This is your dynamic data, ready to pull into any layout. Next, we have variables. This is your design token system. So colors, numbers, font families, and text styles are all available right here. You should be able to define them once here, and reference them everywhere across your site in the future. This is a CSS variable system that keeps your design consistent at scale. Assets is where your reusable components live. They are ready to drop into any page across your site. And layers gives you a structural view of your page, so every element is nested exactly as it sits right on the canvas. When you need to select, reorganize, or understand a complex layout, layers is going to be your map and your superpower. Now, for the fun part, CMS is where you build your own content architecture. Create custom content types like portfolios, job listings, or recipes. You should be able to define custom fields, set up reference relationships, and build dynamic templates. This is all beyond what WordPress gives you out of the box. Apps connects Kirki to the tools you already use. So all your email marketing essentials, social logins, live chat, CRM, analytics, and much more. New integrations are added pretty regularly. The code editor is a full JavaScript editor built right into Kirki. Write any custom behavior, logic, or integration for any element or page, without ever leaving the builder. And templates gives you a growing collection of professionally designed template kits to start from. Each of these are fully customizable on the freeform canvas. Now, the right panel. This is gonna be your control center for whatever is selected on the canvas. There are 3 tabs: Design, Interaction, and Settings. The Design tab is where you'll spend most of your time. Select any element and you'll see all its style controls: layout, padding, margin, sizing, fill, border, radius, typography, transforms, transitions. Everything that's visual lives right here. And you'll also have a bird's eye view of everything that's going on whenever you select an element on the canvas. It's context aware, so whatever element you have selected on the screen translates to the Design tab. The Interaction tab is where your site comes to life. Scroll animations, hover effects, click triggers, custom motion. All of these are built visually with no code required from your side. And the Settings tab gives you element level control. Set custom IDs, attributes, accessibility labels, and visibility conditions to control exactly when and how each element appears. Okay, now that you know the interface, let's walk through the actual flow. Building a page in Kirki, start to finish. I'm super excited for this. There are 2 ways to get started. The first, go to Templates, browse by category, and pick a design that fits your vision. Before it imports, Kirki shows you exactly what's included: pages, site settings, and content. Hit proceed and your entire site is on the canvas, ready to customize. There is another way to do this, the second path. Open the insert panel and start building section by section. You can drop in a hero section, add a features block, a navigation, and let's add a footer. You are able to compose your page exactly the way you want it. Whichever step you take, the next step is the same. Click any element, use the right panel to adjust styles, and that includes your colors, typography, spacing, or whatever the design needs at that moment. And when you're ready, hit publish, and your site goes live.
So this is what Kirki can build, and now you know exactly how it's done. In the next video, we're going deep inside of the insert panel, so every element, every block, and exactly how you can get started building with them real fast. Subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss it, and if you want the full learning experience, we're soon launching Kirki Academy, so keep your eyes tuned for that. More news on that soon. Catch you later.